Here's a bit of an overlooked passage, I believe, from Romans chapter 1, verse 18. And it says that the wrath of God is being revealed upon the earth because of godlessness and wickedness of people who suppress the truth by their wickedness. So wickedness has a power, an innate power, that is able to suppress the truth in people. Wickedness grows and darkness spreads, and the light gets dimmer and dimmer until the darkness overtakes the light in people who don't know the Lord. Now, the Bible tells us that Jesus is the light of the world. So what about people that don't know Jesus? Well, it goes on to say, since what may be known about God is plain to them, because God has made it plain to them. Here's how God has made things plain. Verse 20, for since the creation of the world, God's invisible qualities, his eternal power and divine nature have been clearly seen, being understood from what has been made, so that men are without excuse. You see, people are without excuse because you can look up at the stars and just observe and see the invisible qualities of God, his eternal power and his divine nature that created everything so spectacular. But even what's here on our own little planet Earth works so harmoniously with itself, and even the human body functions so greatly with each of the different systems working together to accomplish what needs to be done to get the oxygen into the lungs and into the bloodstream. You know, it started out as air, turns into something in the bloodstream that flows through and gives life to the whole body. I mean, that in itself is amazing to me. So anyway, these invisible qualities have been clearly seen, being understood from what has been made, so that people are without excuse. But instead, people do excuse themselves with it. They say, "Oh, that's I don't believe in God. That's a myth or a fairy tale, and I believe in a Big Bang." And so they eliminate God out of the picture. So God's invisible qualities are no longer appreciated by certain people. But evolution is, Charles Darwin is, origin of the species, and all of the things that go along with that. It's just a shame that God's left out, because he has left an imprint of himself on nature itself. So when you see, it's fun to even just to watch the birds go get worms and protect their young and feed their young and push them out when it's time. And how did they pick up all that? It's just an accident, or did God design that within them? So people are without excuse. I think we need to pay more closer attention, I would say, to what we can see, so we can find